Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honor to the Apostle Elders GMS that taught me the truth. Teach the fellow Akim that has their life daily. Push the truth with sincerity. And a few aqua lets on learning. Shalom. Once again, my name is Aina. I'm with GMS Detroit Bar Camp. And I pray this video will be edifying to the hopeful elect. With that said, to the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, the four corners of the whole world. And this video is on remaining steadfast in this thing we're doing, being unwavering. Because if we do that, we won't fail. Being diligent in this thing of ours. Matter of fact, it's pertaining to the M.O.T.B. To charagma. Who don't receive the charagma. Even if it comes to them giving up the ghost. And this is my first scripture. This is Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. And here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahushai. They kept the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. And most definitely, they didn't receive the charagma, the M.O.T.B. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which died in Yahweh from henceforth, yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. So, long as you continue this thing, even if you give up the ghost, that's going to be the ultimate test. If you have to give up the ghost, your works do follow you, from the hour of temptation, Revelations 3 and 10. Because, ultimately, it's because when the hour of temptation came, we didn't take it, That's if your name is written in that book of life, you're the hopeful 144,000 and 1/3. You're not going to take this thing, And this Revelation 30 and 10, blessed, Slakia, Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So everybody's going to get charged with the M.O.T.B, but the elect, the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they love not their lives. Let me see if I can get that scripture. This will give me it. Yep. This is Revelation. I thought it was Revelation 12 and 11. This is Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. Because the elect will not take this M.O.T.B. And the 1/3 of the house of Israel won't take this thing. They won't willingly take it. They rather give up the ghost than to receive this thing. Next scripture is this one, because this is how the elect will be. Take it back. Yeah. 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. And being steadfast and unmovable. In fact, let's get it. Steadfast.
Hedraias.
Strong's G 1467, Hedraias. And let's get to Strong's info. Matter of fact, outline biblical uses. Sitting, firm, immovable, steadfast. Immovable, steadfast. Being immovable in this thing of ours. More effectively, those who are fixed in purpose. And you'll be fixed in a purpose where you won't willingly accept this thing. Esau's new swine that he's trying to give the so-called Israelites. The so-called Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad the course of the whole world. But some of you jakes just won't get it, and y'all gonna really receive this thing. And this is Strong's G 277.
Strong's G 277. Metakinitas.
Outline biblical uses. Not to be moved from this place, unmoved, firmly persistent. And when you persistent, definition, continually firmly abstain by in a course of action in spite of the difficulty or position. So when you being unmovable, and you continually firmly or obstinately in course in action in spite of difficult or opposition. Because Esau's going to torture some of us. Esau's going to even behead some of us because we unwillingly want to bow down and accept the M.O.T.B. This is Maccabees 6, and this is a good chapter when it goes to Eleazar. But the point I wanted to get is the first verse. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their father and not live after the laws of Yahweh, and to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem, and to call in the temple of Jupiter Olympius and Garizium and Jupiter defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwelt in the place. Coming into the mischief was sore and grievous to the people. And it was sore and grievous to the Israelites back then. They was unmovable. They was provoked with anger. This is the same type of way we supposed to be. We supposed to be like Eleazar. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it because, this is one of my favorite examples. Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man of well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat of swine's flesh, but rather choosing to die gloriously than to live stained with such abomination, the spitting forth came to his own accord to the torment, as it behooved him, and Eleazar was unmovable. He was steadfast in the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High to the best of his ability. To the point that he wanted to die than to eat swine flesh. And Elder Apostle Tahar always said this M.O.T.B is the new swine. And a lot of you jakes are going to take it because you don't want to be left out of being back be back in the normalcy. Even though the Most High says He's going to destroy you if you willingly accept this thing. But rather choosing to die gloriously than to live stained with such abomination, and spit it forth, and came to his own accord to the torment, as it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things, as it was not lawful for love of life to be tasted. This thing, this M.O.T.B, it's another thing like the new swine. For love of life, it is not lawful for you to take it, even though you live a little bit longer. But they had charged that wicked feast for the old acquaintance that they had with the man, taking him aside and besought him to bring flesh of his own provision, such as lawful for him to use, and make it if he did of the flesh taken from the sacrifice commanded by the king. And these people had a well-favored countenance or position, knew him well, but they said, hey, you ain't gotta eat no fine flesh. We'll bring you some chicken and make it look like it's swine, or we'll bring you some fish and make it look like swine, like you did eat it. But Eleazar was unmoving, unwavering, steadfast in the law, statutes, commandments. In that doing so, he might be delivered from death for the old friendship with them find favor. But he began to consider discreetly that he became of his age and excellency of the Ancient of Years, and the honor of his gray head, whereon was come his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law made given by Yahweh. Therefore he answered accordingly and willed them the straight ways to send him into the grave. So he asked them willingly, straight away put me in the spirit world. Because Eleazar was a man of integrity. He'd rather die than to eat flying flesh, pork. For those that don't know what flying flesh is. I'm going to skip down to 5. Now I'm going to keep reading. For it becometh not your age, he said, in any wise to dip a symbol, whereby many young person might think that Eleazar 80 were now gone to a strange religion. And each score, is 20 years. So he was 90 years old. And so they, through my hypocrisy, desired to live a little time and a moment longer, should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to my old age and make it abominable. And man, this integrity that we gotta uphold, we be unmovable, unwavering, steadfast, that we won't willingly take the new swine, the M.O.T.B. For though the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet I shall not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead. And you can't escape the judgment of the Most High, whether you alive or dead. A judgment still is going to come upon you, and Eleazar know that. Here go another one on this is a good scripture. The 7 Maccabees brothers and the 7 brothers and the mother. This is a good one on being steadfast and unwavering. Because we have faith that those who go into the spirit world because of their steadfastness, not receiving the M.O.T.B, we know that will be brought back. At the same time when Yahweh shall return. And how we know through the scriptures and our faith in it. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:13. But I would not have you ignorant. I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will Yahweh bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahushua shall not prevent them which are asleep. And when they say asleep, Yahushua said that the maiden, she's not dead, she sleepeth. Hey, we just in the spirit world. You know, you can't destroy the soul. Hey, that's one thing that Esau can't do. He can destroy the body, but he can't destroy the soul, your spirit. You know? And for Yahweh himself ascended from Slakia, 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For Yahushua himself shall descend from heaven with the shout of the voice with the voice of an archangel, and with him with the last trump of Yahweh, and the dead in the Mashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet Yahushua in the air, and so shall we ever be with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And this is the last scripture. Therefore, comfort one another with these words. You will not lose your reward if you steadfast in this thing. Remain unmovable. You know, that's it on this one. I pray this video is edifying. So with that said, Shalom. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Kakadash, Rakatah. Rakatah. You know, to you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.